Hey guys, Sam here, and yeah, it's been a while since I've talked about Steven Universe, and a lot of stuff has gone down in the past year or so. I mean, Season 5 got its finale, we also got the Steven Universe movie, and now we have the spin-off Steven Universe Future. And so far, I've seen the first 10 episodes from Future, and they're actually pretty damn good. Each one of them has their cute moments and funny moments, but each and every one of them has their well-acted and dramatic moments too. So, now, I was anticipating what the next few episodes would be like. And right now we have 2 new episodes out, Dreams In and Bismuth Casual. And since I like the first 10 episodes, I figured that maybe these next 2 episodes would be just as good. So, I'm gonna make this video into a double episode review, reviewing both these episodes, In Dreams and Bismuth Casual. So, let's start off with In Dreams first. Now, how does this episode begin?
Steven, no one needs your help.
So why are you still here? What?
Holy, what the f***? So, yeah, that's pretty much how the episode starts. What a way to kick things off, I guess. So, yeah, that's actually a big part of the plot. Turns out Steven is getting these really weird and really unsettling dreams at night. But he'll have to put that off for a while because Peridot has come by to visit. Turns out that she and Steven are having a movie day watching the reboot of Camp Pining Hearts. At first, they're excited about it, but after it's over, they are flabbergasted when they realize it's pretty terrible. And you can probably see this as a good commentary on how certain fans react to certain remakes and reboots of their favorite franchises. Like Star Wars, Pop-Up Girls, you name it, it'll fit the punchline perfectly. But then, Steven's nightmare from last night gets projected onto the TV screen, which gives Peridot an idea. She and Steven decide to rework the reboot story their way, and then use Steven's dream powers to make it happen on screen. Steven also creates a new character for the reboots, called Stefan, or we could pretty much just call this character Macho Steven. And yes, it is just as funny as it sounds. So at first, it seems to be going well as they use Steven's dream powers to make their new story on the TV screen happen. But some of Steven's nightmare dreams start seeping its way into the story, messing it up. So they try it over and over and over again until they get it right, but each attempt ends in failure. Now Peridot is feeling like they should just stop and just forget about it. But Steven, desperate to keep hanging out with her and wanting to get it right, says that he'll try one more time. So he tries again, but once again his nightmare seeps his way into the story. But when Steven wakes up and tries to get Peridot to stop it, the dream actually continues. And it starts turning into the same dream that Steven had at the very start of the episode, and what follows is honestly my favorite scene in the entire episode. It's dark, it's unsettling, it's mysterious, and it pretty much broadcasts Steven's biggest fear among everything, and that is thinking that if he can't fix his friends' problems, they'll just drift away from him and he'll be all alone.
We've always had something to fix together. The cluster, the diamonds, or Spinel. I don't think I know how to be a friend without something to fix. But I just can't do it anymore.
Damn, that is depressing as hell. I know the other episodes in the spin-off already touched upon some of Steven's fears, but this one just really nailed it on the head. And it's really sad. Like, this poor kid, like, he's been through so much. A war, having to see some of his friends get, shattered left and right, trying his best to fix their problems, but now, with no problems left to fix, what's there left to do for him? Like, that's, the biggest question he has right now, and it's really thought-provoking and challenging. So, after all that, Peridot wakes Steven up, who is in tears now, and says that she saw everything. And she reassures him that they don't need an excuse to hang out at all, and that it's okay. And they give each other a big hug. So, Steven suggests that instead of trying to rewrite the story, they could just spend their time making fun of the horrible movie. And that's exactly what they do, which ends the episode on a really heartwarming note. And folks, that was In Dreams, and holy shit. Okay, I don't need color bars whenever I curse, okay? I can still swear on my show. Look, holy shit. There, no need for color bars in that one. Okay, so, as I was saying before, In Dreams, holy shit, this was a good episode. Like, a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Now, I'm not saying it was all dark and depressing all the time. It still did have its cute moments and funny moments, too. Like when Steven and Peridot are geeking out about the movie at the beginning, I couldn't help but smile. And also the other funny elements like Macho Steven and his dramatic pose of, ah! Like, I couldn't help but laugh on that one. But yeah, this episode definitely does highlight Steven's fear much more clearly than the other episodes did. And like I said before, that last dream with Steven and Peridot in it is still my favorite scene in the episode. It's unsettling, it's dark, it's sad, the imagery is really creative and imaginative, and Steven's voice actor, Zach Collision, does a phenomenal job in this scene. Like, you could really feel, like, how much fear and hurt is inside him, and you just feel so sorry for this kid. Like, damn, he really does need someone to talk to. And, yeah, overall, this entire episode really did surprise me on how good it was. Now, I definitely do recommend this episode. I'm not going to say it's like overly depressing, but I'm not going to say it's overly happy either. They found a good balance. There's some happy moments and cute moments while also having its unsettling and dark moments too. Like, it's a really good balance. Now, I'm not saying it's an overall perfect episode. I'm not going to say it's like my favorite episode of all time. But yeah, this was really good. So if I had to give it a final score, I would have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now let's talk about the second episode, and that is Bismuth Casual. Now, there's two things to note about this one. One, it's a lot more lighthearted than In Dreams, and second, that's probably one of the big reasons why I think In Dreams is a little bit better. Now, I'm not saying Bismuth Casual is bad. It's a good episode, but when compared to In Dreams is up here, and Bismuth Casual is just somewhere down here. In this one, Steven, Connie, Pearl, and Bismuth are driving to a roller skating rink, not just to have fun, but to also help Bismuth meet new people. And once they get there, Bismuth, while hesitant about the idea at first, starts getting acquainted with a few people, and she actually does manage to do fine with them. For Steven, not so much. Turns out Connie's new friends are also here, and this scene pretty much highlights the fact that Steven doesn't have good people skills with people he doesn't know. Also, this is his first time roller skating too, and he absolutely sucks at it. And as someone who absolutely hates roller skating, I find this really relatable and really hilarious. Now look, I'm not saying roller skating is the worst thing ever. I'm sure it's fun and exciting for some, but every single time I think about roller skating myself, my biggest fear is that this is gonna happen to me. Now, I have some good news and bad news about the last time I went roller skating. The good news is, I didn't land on my face. The bad news is, I landed on my ass. And, what's that one quote from Good Burger again?
You think you can get me to a hospital? I think I broke my ass.
Yeah, that was my first thought too.
Oh, so you don't want to come roller skating?
Oh, hey, Bizarro Sam. And, oh, you're going roller skating?
Yeah, I was just about to go to the rink right now. You sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, I don't really think it's a good idea. I mean, do you remember what happened last time?
Last time. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, got it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just add this to the list then.
Wait, list? What list?
This is just a list, a small list of some of the things I shouldn't ask you in case they made you angry.
So if not asking me to roller skate is one of them, what's another one?
Have you ever masturbated?
Get out of here!
Hey, okay.
What the hell? Anyway, so yeah, Steven keeps struggling to roller skate. Connie does offer to help him as well as have him skate with her and her friends, but Steven refuses, saying he doesn't want to ruin her fun. Even though deep down he really does want to hang out with Connie and skate with her. So when he tells his personal feelings to Bismuth, Bismuth says that he's got to take action and that he did not come here just to impress her friends. He came to hang out with Connie and have fun with her. So Steven makes a valiant attempt to get out there and skate with her, but like you saw before, he lands directly on his face. Connie goes over to Steven to see if he's okay, and this is when Steven finally opens up to her, saying that while he is happy about all the great things that are going on in Connie's life, her new school, her new friends, and so on, he feels like that she's kind of drifting away from him. And he also admits that he cannot roller skate at all. But at that moment, the DJ at that rink, who's sour cream by the way, says that they're gonna have a roller skating competition. And he says that not only will the best skater be called Skater of the Night, but they also will have the opportunity to pick the next song. So this gives Connie an idea. She and Steven decide to fuse into Stefani, and they proceed to skate their butts off, wowing everyone. And this is actually my favorite scene in the entire episode. It's an entire montage of them like just skating and wowing the crowd with all their little flips and kicks and everywhere, and it even ends with them doing a big split on the rink. And it's a really good scene. I also like the song choice in the scene too. I mean, I can't play it for you because of copyright reasons, but it is a really good song. If you have watched the episode, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, by the time it's over, everyone in the rink agrees that they are the Skater of the Night. So yeah, everyone is amazed by it, including Connie's friends, and they also earn the opportunity to pick the next song. And Steven has a good idea for what the next song should be. You see, it turns out that Bismuth really didn't come to the skating rink just so she could meet new friends. She really only came just to hang out with Pearl. So Steven comes up with the idea to play Pearl's favorite song, which is actually not really a song at all. It's actually a commercial jingle for a construction company. Like something you would hear from Home Depot or something. And yes, it's just as funny and adorable as it sounds. And of course, the episode ends on a really nice heartwarming note, like in dreams. So yeah, that's Bismuth Casual, and like I said before, it's a good episode. I really did enjoy it. It has its cute and adorable moments, it definitely has its funny moments, it definitely is relatable to me as someone who cannot do roller skating to save my life, and I do really think it does handle its dramatic moments really well as well. But I will say the only real problem I have is not really with the episode itself, but just the way the episodes came out. I mean, it's very obvious that Bismuth Casual is a lot more lighthearted than In Dreams was. Now, both of them definitely do have their cute and adorable and funny moments, but In Dreams is the one that's the most dramatic. So, if I was an executive and I wanted to really release these episodes at a certain time, I probably would have released Bismuth Casual first, and then followed that up with In Dreams. I think that would have been much better. Like, we get hints of Steven's insecurities and fears in Bismuth Casual, but then in Dreams, we get a full display of it. I think the transition from a lighthearted episode with some dramatic tendencies in Bismuth Casual to the very dramatic and really unsettling ending of In Dreams, I think that would have been a much better transition. I think that's the order it really should have gone in. But as is, it's fine. I mean, Bismuth Casual is still a good episode. I just don't really think it's as good as In Dreams. So, if I had to give it a final score, I would have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Now, for episodes like this, I probably would give it an 8, but because it does have the relatability of Steven being a horrible roller skater, which is something I could definitely relate to, that's why it gets bumped up from an 8 to an 8.5. So yeah, both these episodes were really good and really fun to watch, and of course there are some new episodes along the way. So how will those episodes turn out? Who knows? You'll just have to tune in to find out. So okay, that's it guys, that is my double episode review of In Dreams and Bismuth Casual. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'm Sam, and good night everybody, and actually, you know what? It has been a while since I've roller skated. Hey, BaseballSam, get back here. You said you wanted to go roller skating. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'll go with you.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, it has been a while, and my last experience wasn't exactly that good, but maybe this one will actually be a much better experience.
Okay, I'll see you outside.
I mean, come on. How bad could it be? I mean, the worst that can happen is me landing on my ass.
Yeah, the doctor said you should keep that on there for a couple hours. Well, I guess I'm keeping it to the list.
Wait. What else is on the list?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you like oral or anal?
Get out!
Well, you don't have to tell me twice.
Ugh. I hate roller skating.